Well, some irate youth in Akatsi in the Volta region besieged the Akatsi Police Command on Friday in a violent protest over the death of a 22-year-old man who was arrested by the police on Wednesday. Well, the deceased, Detanam Avulukpo, was one of the 3 persons picked up in a police swoop on suspected criminals on Wednesday night. Well, he, however, fell sick in custody and died while on admission at the Ho Teaching Hospital. But according to the youth, the death of the suspect was as a result of the brutalities carried out on the suspect by the police during his arrest.
The irate youth attacked the police station on Friday evening when they got wind of the death of the suspect, Detanam Avulukpo. The aggrieved youth pelted the police with bottles and stones and other objects. These 2 vehicles, one an accident car parked in front of the police station and another taxi parked by the roadside, were both damaged. Attempts were made to set the police station ablaze, a situation that forced the police to mount resistance while a call was placed for reinforcement from the regional headquarters. Achu Agbotwi, who witnessed the arrest, told GH1 News that the suspects were severely beaten while tasers were used by the police during the arrest.
After that place, I could have overlock.
The brother of the deceased is asking that a postmortem be carried on the body to ascertain the cause of death. He, however, insisted that his brother's death was caused by the police.
I feel like okay, the police kaka nuke actually ba no sembe no ko ile hospital na vinya ku enye aketere tinye ba kula ne family oji afọ no vinya ma yingbe ke ma ko bronfia a hoshioma na ile shile ma gba fifila.
When the news team arrived at the police station, the commander, Chief Superintendent Jineku, declined to talk on camera. He, however, indicated to GH1 News that situations are calm.
A bit of calm has returned here to the Akatsi police station. Behind me is a number of police officers who have been brought here as part of that reinforcement to come and restore peace. Underway is also a meeting between some stakeholders, including the police hierarchy, some chiefs and family members of the deceased. The commander here at the Akatsi South Municipal Command is assuring us of continuous peace and a lasting solution to yesterday's incident, which has distorted peace here in Akatsi. Reporting here from the Akatsi police station and for GH1 News, my name is Faisal Abdul Idris.
Of course, it's Saturday and we're focusing on the region, so we will go back to Faisal. Faisal joins us over the phone line to give us an update on the situation. Faisal, thank you very much for joining us this evening. Let me find out from you the situation, security situation in Akatsi as of this evening.
Hello?
Hello, Faisal, we can hear you loud and clear. Can you update us on the security situation as of this evening?
Okay, so if I get you clearly, you're asking for the update on the security situation in Akatsi.
Absolutely.
Is that what you are saying, Kuku?
Absolutely.
Great. And so this morning, I left Akatsi actually this afternoon around 1 in the afternoon. And the situation is relatively calm, except that there is so much tension among the youth who really want to revenge the death of the 22-year-old Detanam Avulukpo. But the chiefs are, on the other hand, talking to them, urging them to remain calm and ensure that there is enough peace until a proper investigation is instituted into the happenings and the death of the young man. Bakuku, the young man we are talking about, were told by the police that when they were arrested, they found some parcels, wrap parcels of Indian herb on them. That is what the police told us in the earlier conversation. They also mentioned that after he was taken to the first hospital, one of the doctors mentioned that he was diagnosed malaria. But as to if that was the real cause of his death, we do not know. The police commander could not also deny or confirm whether his people, I mean his guys who had gone to effect the arrest on Wednesday, actually beat the suspect. He could not deny or confirm that to us either. But the family is telling us that the young man, the 22-year-old young man, has 2 children left behind and another woman who is pregnant currently. They are also demanding that a proper investigation is instituted into the happenings. But we are told again that on Monday, the municipal security committee will be sitting on the issue, discuss it, and then draw a proper roadmap as to how the issue will be solved. As I speak, Akatsi is relatively calm.
Faisal, so the family had demanded a post-mortem. Obviously, they believe that their beloved brother or son died out of the brutalities that were meted out of him by the police. Have you had any updates on whether a post-mortem would be conducted and when to expect any results?
Well, later this afternoon, the regional command released a statement on the issue. I've mentioned that further investigations will be done. In that particular statement was the mention that a postmortem will be conducted. As to when that will be done, I am not told. But again, when we were having the conversation with the family this morning, they mentioned to us that when a young man was brought from the hospital, the cell to the hospital, everything they had to do in terms of paying for his treatment at the hospital, it was the family that was paying it. And you know, when it comes to postmortem, families, on the other hand, would have to come in and make some payment. I do not know if they are ready to make that payment now, but what they are demanding is what really caused the death of their son, and so they will go at every length to ensure that they get a postmortem done for him. As to when that will be done, we are not yet aware. The other persons who were in custody, because we were told they were beaten, the brother of the deceased was telling us that at the meeting they went with the Volta Regional Command and that of the chiefs, they demanded that the 2 other persons who were in custody this afternoon be taken to a hospital to receive treatment. And the regional command has promised them that, except that they do not want to do that in the afternoon, so the youth know that they were taking them away to any hospital. So they will do it at their own time and then inform the family as to which hospital the other 2 persons have been taken to.
Faisal, we're grateful for your time this evening. We trust that you would follow the story closely. Just before you go, can you update us on any stakeholder, duty bearer, regional minister who's spoken to this issue and maybe urged the youth to be calm, away from the chiefs?
I didn't get that.
So I'm trying to find out from you if you've really heard from the regional minister, chairman of the Security Council, or any other duty bearer in the area on this particular matter, away from the chiefs and the police.
Well, I have not had anything from the regional minister. But when I went to Akatsi today, I met the MC, who is the chairman of NewSec. He declined speaking to us on camera, but also indicated that on Monday they'll be having a security meeting at the municipal level and will discuss the issue thoroughly and also draw a roadmap as to how best they can deal with it. Let me also mention that Akatsi in recent time is becoming a hotspot for criminal and security issues. The police have mentioned that to us several times. Last week when the regional command did their press engagement on the security and crime situation in the Volta region, Akatsi and Agbozuma are stopping the issue. And so what the commander was telling us today, the municipal commander was telling us today, is that indeed the issues in Akatsi are becoming too much for them. And so they are now taking steps to correct such issues by going on a number of operations, including the swoop they did on Wednesday. They will be coming forth with some other swoop they will be doing, raiding some of the so-called ghettos, quote and unquote, to ensure that these criminals are raided and taken off from their territories. And so that is the situation exactly happening in Akatsi.
Well, Faisal Idrisu, should we be expecting an update come Monday on this particular issue?
Sure.
Thank you very much. We're grateful for your time this evening. Let me still stay within the regions and here another suspect believed to be part of an armed